Welcome to this short video on how to create a reporting package in SolvencyTool. This is what it looks like when you log into the system. Please initially go to the SolvencyTool menu and click the QRT dashboard. As this is the first package I'm going to create, I'm going to click the new draft up here in the upper left corner. I will state that the name of the package is demo, and I will choose this to be a very simple quarterly reporting for a solo entity. I click OK to this and basically just get the initial setup, the basic information about the company, and you can see down here that the description is represented here in the bottom. This is basically what identifies the package. Let's click on the contents of the submission and specify that we're going to submit the balance sheet, the own funds, as well as the minimum capital requirement. I save this as the settings of the reporting package and go to my add-in for the QRTs. Initially, you can see here that the add-in for the QRTs is basically having all the relevant templates represented in the add-in. So initially I would connect to the package to basically get the add-in to focus only on what I'm going to submit. So you can see now we are in a situation where only the basic information about the company, the contents of the submission, the balance sheet, the own funds, as well as the minimum capital requirement is what is being represented. Let's initially focus on the balance sheet and indicate that we have, say, 100 million. That was 10 million. Let's make it 100 million on a bank account, and let's state that we have a little bit of a best estimate, say 10 million. And some risk margin, 200,000. Let's go to the 2301 just to check that we have the right excess assets over liabilities, which is correct here. We go to the 2801 and specify that we have some premium and maybe also some technical provisions, let's say like this, and we will specify that we have a small capital requirement of, say, I don't know, 200,000, and we indicate that we are still under the minimum capital requirement, so we will have 3.7 million as the minimum capital requirement. Let's upload this to the solution and see where that takes us. So we go to the web application again and click on the validations. And the intention here is really to be able to create the full XBRL file and the corresponding validation. So I'll click on create validation report here to get that up and running. I can choose the taxonomy, and there's a presetting that the reference date will choose the right taxonomy here to begin with. Now the validation process is completed, and I can click on the validation button to retrieve the results from the validations. I can see there's 0 errors, and I could potentially click on all the validations to see what has been run. But it is really only the errors that are in focus from my side, so I'm finding this to be okay. Thank you for watching the video. Please find more on our websites.